Today we're going to be going over what we learned in class about holding our bows. So if you go to page 7, that's where we started in class, we're going to talk about how to be holding our bow. Okay, so first thing we do is we start with that circle-y bunny. Remember, no kissing bunnies. We need our bunny to be the bottom teeth, and I know it's kind of funny, but it helps you remember, against that bottom line across from like your middle finger. Okay, so on your hand, this first line of your knuckle, when they curve over, your thumb comes up to it, okay? And again, not like this, not like this, or anything like that, or like this. Okay, just the tip of the thumb comes up to that first line. You should be able to feel it right there, okay? Like that. And actually, I'm gonna grab a pencil. I don't have my straw, but again, practice with your straw first, and then practice with the pencil, and then practice in that beginner bow hold. Okay, so here we have, put it this way so you can see it. Okay, we're gonna open up like that. Now the pencil is gonna go right up in that first line, right there. And then the thumb comes up underneath it, okay? So you should be able to hold that pencil between your middle finger and your thumb. Not like this, not like that, and all sorts of variations just right there, like that. Now your first finger, just the bunny ear, the first bunny ear, that one up there, just sits right there. Oh, and violin fingers are different than piano fingers, so if you're wondering why I'm calling that first finger, if you play piano. Okay, but your first finger just rests. There's a little bit of space, about a finger space. Everyone's hands are different, but we don't want them all squished together like that, okay? We're just, these two are kind of together, but this one's a little bit further apart. Now the pinky sits right on top, okay? Right on top like that. See if I can get a better shot of it. There it is. See how it sits right there on top? Not over, not behind, not over on the first line. All the rest of these 3 fingers are on the top line, but the pinky is up on its tip, okay? And make sure your thumb stays underneath. And we can do some of those exercises that are on the bottom of 7. Wiggle each finger. Your thumb, just kind of wiggle it a little bit. You should be able to wiggle all your fingers together. Okay, we don't want to be locked up like this, because then your fingers can't move, okay? We need our fingers to be able to move. And then our hey, hey, goodbye is just going like this. Wave with your wrist. And then the rocket ship, take your hand, put it right there, rocket ship straight up and straight down. And you should, and this way, when you're doing the rocket ship, you're staring at your thumb. So you should be able to make sure that your thumb is there, okay? Is in the correct position. Now, when we get our bow, remember, oh, I better, well, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. See, we talked about how to tighten our bow, about my pinky can fit in there, okay, but there's still a curve to my bow. It's not too tight. Now we're gonna start, beginning bow hold, we're gonna start up here above the winding, okay, and then this is on page 8. It has pictures of that, and it has a circle around your thumb, because it's really important that you make sure that your thumb, again, got that bunny, right? Open it up, put that stick up to that first line, bring your thumb up. Okay, first finger over the top, pinky on the tip. Okay, so somewhere around in here, eventually we're gonna move down here, but that makes up, we got more weight that way, and it's kind of harder to hold. So we're gonna start up here with this beginning bow grip. And again, you can do these exercises. You need to do these exercises where you can move all your fingers. So if you keep holding onto it right here, it's easier. Our violin is gonna hold it up for us, so we don't have to like strain to pick it up. So we don't ever wanna be trying to get our bow grip like this on this side. We need to support it with this hand so that it's easy to get our hand on and off. Okay, there we go. And then you can grab, if you feel really good about that, you can grab your instrument. Here's my violin. Okay, I'm gonna put my bow on my lap, get my violin situated, okay? Make sure that you're smiling, that this is straight across, or the left side slightly higher. It's on my shoulder. Again, this touches in here, this touches your neck, and that's okay. And if this is really uncomfortable, you can put a little soft cloth on it right there. Okay, then put your bow on the string and then arrange everybody on there. Make sure you get your thumb. That thumb touches the hair. The edge of your thumb touches the hair, okay? And get all those fingers on. And then we do our other exercise where we open and shut our wrist. We don't go like this, okay? We open and shut, hinge from the elbow. Putting my bow in between the fingerboard and the bridge. Remember, we pizzicato up here. And we bow right here. Okay, if you're feeling really like you've got this down, you've been practicing for a couple of days, then go back to page 4, where it has our open string songs, and you can practice these bowing. We're gonna do this in class. So I'm gonna do number 4, actually let's do number 3, A, E, A. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, rest, rest. Okay, if you notice, you don't have to push very hard. We don't have to push at all, otherwise we're gonna get this sound. Not a very nice sound. And we don't wanna get this sound. So we wanna make sure we hinge from our elbow. See how all my fingers are gonna move and be nice and loose, okay? Always checking that thumb underneath. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to text, send a quick video if you're confused by anything. For our open string basketball, I don't think I mentioned this in class, we kind of ran out of time, we didn't get to play this game. But you can do open string basketball the same way you did it before, except instead of pizzicatoing in the string, you're gonna play like 4 A's or 4 E's on it. Next week we're gonna talk about, and we're gonna learn rhythms. If you already know rhythms, if you played another instrument before, you can do some of those with this open string basketball. Okay, thanks you guys, we'll see you next week.